Good morning from beautiful Verona. After a great night's sleep, here we are, and sometimes when you think that the night will be terrible, these end up being the best. I was very pessimistic with the conditions of my room because it was a bit hot, because apparently the mayor of the city doesn't allow the AC and the heaters to be on when it's not summer. So I had to rely on an open window during the night, which ended up in a 91% recovery, which is not bad. I believe it's because I've been walking so much, 25 to 30,000 steps per day. Anyway, now getting here some steps, enjoying here the last couple of hours in Verona before heading to Venice. No sunglasses, a lot of steps as well. Had a great breakfast, and I just want to tell you something in terms of you staying in shape while traveling, because probably if you're watching this, you are traveling quite often, and a lot of people say that they struggle to be in shape while traveling. And if I could give you maybe three advices in order for you to stay in shape while traveling, will be: number one, be careful with the buffet breakfast. I just finished a buffet breakfast, and I ate a lot, maybe, I don't know, 1,200 calories, 1,300. The thing is that it has to do with the choices that I make. So I wasn't choosing pastries, cookies, croissant, bread, and cereal, okay, and juices. What I chose is basically boiled eggs, vegetables, some fruits, seeds, yogurt, a little bit of honey on the top, and that's basically it. So this is how you should be starting the day. Don't start the day with those massive carbs, because I'll be honest with you, unconsciously or consciously maybe, I look at people's plates and I see they're just putting like cakes, cookies. You don't see any protein. Like, that's basically ruining your metabolic health. I mean, huge insulin spike. You're gonna have energy crash, and then you're gonna need more sugar spikes, and then you're gonna rely on caffeine, and it's gonna mess up with your body. So, number one advice is that high protein, eggs, vegetables, olive oil, fruits, seeds, yogurt. Keep it like that, okay? Just load up on protein. Don't start with carbs. The second one is just walk as much as you can, especially after breakfast. Go for a walk. You're gonna feel great. No energy crash. You just eat, get your walk, get your steps. You're gonna feel great. No insulin spikes. Of course, your insulin will still spike a bit, but it's different to start the day with protein than to start with carbs. So that's number one advice: choose protein and fats, no carbs to start the day. Get your steps. And the third one will be to do what I'm doing right now, which is getting morning sun without sunglasses. Super important, especially the first 15 to 20 minutes, because it sends the signal to your body, that you can start increasing a bit your cortisol to be awake, and you're not going to have energy crash, and you're going to produce more melatonin at night as well. Basically, translating this, what it means is that you're going to feel awake, you're not going to have energy crash, and you're going to feel sleepy at night. So, and again, this is one thing that you see almost everyone going out using sunglasses, because like they leave the building, they put the sunglasses. Again, you should not do this. It's not ideal. You, of course, you can use sunglasses, but try at least 15 or 20 minutes of direct sunlight exposure, which is exactly what I'm doing now to kind of reset my circadian rhythm, give me more energy, and basically improve my sleep. This is what I try to do as a non-negotiable. And then, of course, after 30 minutes or so, I can put on my sunglasses. So now let's explore this beautiful city. But don't forget, keep in mind these three: high protein breakfast always, no carbs to start your buffet, get your steps, walk, don't just sit after the breakfast, and direct sunlight exposure in your eyes for better energy and sleep. Now let's keep exploring beautiful Verona and see what we have here waiting for us. Later on, Venice is waiting. Alright, so I just stopped at a coffee shop here named Cafe Borsari, and I must say that the coffee is delicious, but the place is very, very small. but it's kind of good. I mean, it depends on what you're searching for because what I've noticed is that I do a deep research in terms of coffee shops, and I find like super high quality Italian coffee shops, but they are very small, so you barely can move inside. You have like three tables inside or something like, or maybe four tables, and they're packed, and it's not a place for you to sit and chill for 15 or 20 minutes. Like I sit there for 10 minutes and I start to feel almost stressed because you just see so many people around you, and the restroom is behind you. So I mean, it's not a place to chill. It's definitely like Italian culture. You just sit or you stand, you drink your espresso, and you do your own thing and you live. So I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. I must admit that for me, this Italian vibe, it's good for maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, but not more than that. It's great for vacation, but for what I'm currently doing at this stage of my life, which is working, laptop, working out, I want nice gyms and all these things. This is not the place for that. I don't see gyms, and there is no gym culture here. The coffee shops, in 7 days in Italy, I didn't see a single person on a laptop working. So it's very chilled and good vibe, a lot of art, culture, walking, people chilling. They separate a lot the work environment from the leisure from leisure. So I mean, it's different. I believe it's a great place for holidays and to live. But if you want to be like very very chill, but if you want to grow like if you want to be on the laptop, entrepreneur, hustle, and all these things, and have a good gym environment and a lot of like-minded people like pushing the business forward and all these things, this is definitely not the best place. I've been struggling to get work done. I mean, I'm recording and I'm walking a lot. I'm experiencing a lot of the local culture, but I barely open my laptop. I literally open my laptop at 10 p.m. when I go to the room for like 15 minutes, and then in the morning before I leave for like 15-20 minutes to get some stuff done. But overall, I can't get work done. I can't sit on a coffee shop with a laptop. The Wi-Fi, in most places they don't have Wi-Fi, so it's clearly not work laptop friendly. But anyway, still a great place to walk, have quality food, and to see beautiful cities, a lot of art, and definitely a good place to relax. So let's now keep walking. After this coffee, have energy already. Now let's search for a place for lunch in a while. Alright, so heading now to Venice and trying to stay on track here. Something simple for lunch here. Greek yogurt, 0% fat, because I had already a lot of fats yesterday. And here, poke bowl high in protein, chicken, spinach, tomato, what else? Some seeds, a little bit of cheese, and that's basically it. So trying to stay on track while traveling. Have a 1 hour trip to Venice, and saving some more carbs for dinner because I'm almost wrapping up this Italian trip. So I think I'm gonna have some pasta or some pizza for dinner to say goodbye to these outstanding carbs. Now let's enjoy this. From Verona directly to Venice. It's been a long time I'm not here. I think last time I was 15 years old. It feels great to be here. Completely different than the other cities that I've seen. It's a very romantic city, I must say. The atmosphere is very good. Just gonna spend here a couple of hours and see what the city has to offer. Don't have here a lot of time. It's currently 6 p.m., so I'm leaving tomorrow at 3 p.m. But anyway, it should be enough. I'm staying right in the middle of the city center, next to the square, to the main square here in Venice. So looking good. Weather is amazing as well. Not too hot, not cold, so perfect like this. Now let's walk a bit, explore, and let's see what we have for dinner. So my favorite part: search a nice restaurant and load up on carbs before we start the diet. So let's now explore. All right, so dinner is done. It was a classic grilled chicken with roasted potato. My body is already feeling that I need to get back to my normal routine. I admit that now I'm feeling a little bit drained from all this traveling. So I'm now finishing almost a 7 day trip, and fatigue is clearly taking over. Sleep is not the best. It's a little bit tired. Routine is different. Like food is different. Train schedule, stress of following schedules. And today I was almost missing the train from Verona. Anyway, this is part of traveling, um, and it's super rewarding. It ends up being a bit exhausting after a couple of days if you're always on the go. But after a couple of days, when you're back, you miss those moments, and this is what actually makes the trip so rewarding and so it's a life experience, which is completely normal. It feels draining now, but in a couple of days and weeks, I'm gonna miss all these moments. So dinner is done, no more dessert officially done, but we still have one morning in Venice. Tomorrow morning, still have a couple of hours here before I go back to Dubai. Let's see what's waiting for us tomorrow. Now I need a good night sleep. I need hopefully a good sleep, better room temperature than last night. So let's see what's waiting for us. Now we have a 30-minute walk back to the hotel. So let's go. And here we are after a long Italian trip, but a rewarding one. We are here in Venice airport in the lounge waiting for the flight in 1 hour. This trip was outstanding, tiring, but very good one and a rewarding one, starting in Rome to Florence, Bologna, Verona, and Venice. Very rich in terms of art, in terms of culture, in terms of steps, and in terms of food. It was a great trip. Now, time to go back to routine. 7 days without working out, a lot of carbs, average 25,000 steps, and some questionable decisions in terms of desserts, but it's fine. I don't have this every day. We need to live sometimes. And I'm sure I have now a lot of calories in reserve to build some muscle when I go back to Dubai, to my steak and eggs breakfast, and to my workout routine, and to my morning sunlight, which I already don't know what is it to get morning sun because the hotels here are a little bit different. So, because in Dubai I choose my flight, I choose my flat, to get morning sunlight. And here it's a bit like just one night or 2 nights, so I'm not so picky about it. My priority was just to visit as many places as I could, experiment, try the local food, and I managed to do that. But now time to get back on track. Now here in the lounge, quick advice for you: if you go to lounges, just bear in mind of your choices, because you're just gonna sit 5, 7, 9, 12 hours. I don't know, depends on your flight. Don't eat all these cookies and carbs and all these things that they have there, because it's literally 95% is garbage. And I can even give you one advice. What I had here for me was simply tea. So it's already 2 p.m. here, so 4 p.m. in Dubai. That means I don't need more caffeine. I'm just going to sit in the plane. So I just drank peppermint tea with a little bit of honey, with lemon, and that's it. And then I ate, which is already not here, 3 kiwis, and that's it. Okay, I'm not going to eat anything else because I don't need. I'm just going to sit. Just want to reset my body. I'm planning to do a 20-hour fast, maybe 24-hour fast, to kind of like completely reset. And tomorrow I get back on track with sunlight and all these things. But anyway, this is not a video about recovery. This is my video to wrap up this amazing trip, this 3 series of videos in numerous Italian cities. I hope you enjoyed this Italian journey with me. Now let's see which one is going to be the next. I'll wait for your suggestions. If you want to leave your comments down below, where should I go next? Where would you like me to see going next, or whatever you want? So I'll just wait for your comments down below, for your suggestions. Just tell me, where would you like me to go? I want to go to Japan, I want to go to Australia, I want to go to the US, to South America, a lot of places in Europe as well, which I'm a big fan of. Anyway, just drop your suggestions below, and I'll see you on the next one. Now back to Dubai. Let's go.